we never had them.
He said never got to.
Yeah, this not New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, up north it's different. They have all that type of stuff. I have never seen that.
Yeah, a room with a bed in it?
In the feds or the state. I've never seen that.
Is there something in prison that they took away that you feel should go back to prison, that should be back in prison?
What do you mean? Like
I heard they took away free weights, what they even do canned soups, now they come in packs or whatever. Just something that they took away from inmates that you feel like that was...
You're talking about in the state or the feds?
Give me both. I mean, if either one. I don't know what they took away out of, it's different spots take away different things.
Yeah, different spots. But see, it's like this. We are the reason they take things. They give us things and you know me, I'm going to tell it how it is. The inmates are the reason why things get taken. And they know sooner or later you're going to fuck up. That's why it's like, oh, we need more money for this. Spend taxes on this. We're going to do this for these inmates. And then as soon as you get it, they just wait for you. It's just a moment of time before they fuck it up and we can take it back. Just like they used to have vending machines in the feds. If you look at the end of your ID card, you have the little slot, where you shove your damn ID up in there and she can get anything you want out the vending machine. That's how it was back in the day. But then niggas started chopping away, taking pieces of steel off of the damn vending machine and killing somebody with it. Now they're like, now we're going to take the machine.
Yeah, so you feel the machine, those should come back.
Yeah.
Niggas missed us.
Yeah, because everybody don't get to go to fucking visitation every weekend. To eat no free world food and hamburgers and all that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought you were going to say something like conjugal visits, man.
We never had them.
He said never got to.
Yeah, this not New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, up north it's different. They have all that type of stuff. I have never seen that.
Yeah, a room with a bed in it?
In the feds or the state. I've never seen that. Now, you hit a lick on your own, this shit good for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In there, you got to make your own.
Damn.
Hopefully it's with a female, not no nigga.
Goddamn. Hopefully, man. This is... Someone said, again, this is an interview, that Texas penal system breeds homosexuality. You've been to other places besides Texas, right? Yeah. Do you feel it was more prominent in Texas prison system that, like, Texas breeds homosexuality?
Yeah, they do.
That's fucking crazy.
They do. I've seen more dudes get taken off a unit to go get their body enhanced, and come back looking just like a straight woman. Did not do out here walking around seeing these dangs out here. Oh. You know, they pay for that shit.
I didn't know that until someone told me. I had to Google it, and they actually pay for that.
Yeah.
They use tax dollars.
Tax money. They pay for that.
To pay for that.
You want to be abroad, they're going to make you one.
Man, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
They'd rather see the black man ejaculate in a toilet or inside another man than to go outside and keep breathing.
No, that's facts. If you have a child in prison, a daughter, a son, can they send you stuff? Like, hey, Dad, I want to send you my drawing, but let's say they want to put something in it. Like, hey, here's my medal that I got from first place track. Shit.
Nah, that's gonna get stopped in the mailroom. They're gonna send it. They're gonna tell you got to send it back.
Damn.
You can have the letter, but you can't have that.
Prison is real. Prison is real. All right. Lastly, I want to speak on this. There was a situation in which an inmate out of Michigan got awarded $307 million. I don't know if you heard the story.
No.
But he was in I think it was called Coach Ice Jackson, which is a prison system out of Michigan. But he was denied a surgery that he was supposed to get. Something. It wasn't even like an expensive surgery. The surgery would have cost the prison $900. But they kept pushing it off. He kept putting, I guess you have to put in like a medical report.
Yeah, you got to put in a I-6 there. From I-60, you got to go to medical. You got to go through all this red tape, man, and it's ridiculous. Some people really need that service, but some people use it for the wrong thing. They'll do stuff to themselves so they can go take that bus ride and go see females and shit in the hospitals and shit like that. You know, do whatever the reason is.
Yeah, he was dude was 44. He was only in prison for 2 years, but he that's what it was. He had a colostomy bag, and basically he had the colostomy bag on him, but they're supposed to do the reversal to take it off of him. And again, it was a $900 surgery. They didn't do it. They refused it, and he ended up getting all kind of infections. He was always he was in constant pain, and he was only in there for 2 years, so he had to go through that. So he filed. His family reached out to a lawyer. His lawyer got involved in, again, a $900 surgery. He got awarded $300 million. What are your thoughts on that?
Shit. I mean, it is what it is. You have a lot of that.
I'm about to say, a lot of this happens, right?
The problem is everybody ain't got nobody that's going to look out for them and help them get a lawyer to fight the system.
So the prison they have laws themselves. They have to go by their own system. Yeah. And if they go out of that system,
then you got to put in a grievance.
Yeah, a grievance. And that's where it starts.
A grievance is like a 3-step process. And then you go above their head if it doesn't get resolved. And it's just, half the time it's just some bullshit, man, because the same people that you writing up for whatever reason and stuff, they're sitting in the office with the lieutenant and all them, or the nurses and stuff, and say, yeah, they wrote you up for this, that, and the third. Ooh. That's putting your life in danger half of the time and stuff, because now they got a vendetta against you and stuff because you wrote them up. And they're going to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Well, do we do this for them? No. Or sometimes they'll actually come, if it's small enough, they'll be like, so what are you seeking? What do you want? What can we do to make this right?
Yeah.
But you rarely see that. You rarely see that. Most of the time it's fuck you.
Would you like to see more prisoners get lawyers involved? How many lawsuits you feel like was happening while you was in there? Like you just saw man, that's a lawsuit. God damn.
Dudes staying in that library. It's dudes that stay in that library. You hear me?
Yeah.
Fighting for themselves and fighting for other people because they don't know how. A lot of people can't read, or should I say like myself, can't read, that type of lingo and understand it.
Yeah. I mean, something as simple as...
That's what it all comes down to. You can go in that law library all day long and read all these books. But if you have no understanding of the codes that you're reading and what they mean and what they can do, then guess what? Ain't nothing gonna happen. You're gonna lose.
Do deaths get investigated? Pretty much. Like if there's a death, it gets investigated all the way through.
So they claim. Yeah. I've seen some where they actually investigate, and then I've seen some where it's open and shut case. They'll pass a clipboard around. Need y'all to tell me this, that, and the third. Well, we know ain't nobody gonna say nothing. So it's open and shut up. Put you back there with one of them crosses back there, but ain't got nobody's name on it, and you just a casualty. Unless your people start bitching about an autopsy or bitching about, we need y'all to do something. Y'all got to look into it. My brother wouldn't have took his life, or he wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But by everybody not having nobody on their team, then a lot of people fall by the wayside and get forgotten.
I'm telling you, the fact that they bury you on the prison grounds.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy that we can't even have our loved one back because maybe no one called for them.
Fields, man, they got miles and miles. This has been going on for decades. Miles and miles and miles of dead people back there, and when you walk back there, you can't even go for. you had a loved one, a partner, a homie, and shit, that you can't even run back there and figure out where he at. Because every plot looked the same.
Man, reality check. So again, Gizzle, as we do these stories, man, we do them not to glorify. We're not trying to make light of what prison and those they got to go through, but we do this to educate. And thank you for providing us education. But as we do, I want you to be able to talk to the people, man. The young Pooh Shiesty out there, the young rapper that wants out his contract and ready to crash out to go get it done. Let him know what he's looking at. If he tries to get out that contract, he has to go sit down somewhere.
You're not only going to have to sit down somewhere, like everybody's not scared of you YNs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not scared of you. But at the end of the day, try to find a legal ramification to go through instead of just using your own mind saying, well, I'm going to get my lick back. Because half the time it ain't going to work. You heard what Gucci said? You did all that and you still assigned to me. Because you can kill me right now, you still assigned to my label. That's a separate entity. So guess what? My kids gonna keep eating off of it. My wife gonna keep eating off you and all that. You did all that to get out of a contract you still won't get out of until that time frame comes, until you produce what I asked you for, what our original negotiation was.
Okay. So
that's dumb at the end of the day. Find a different way, man, to talk a motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, how about I do this for you, this and that, and you let me on my contract? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. What can we do to get me out of my contract? Yeah. You ain't always got to get gangster.
Come on.
Because it don't always work.
Come on. Yeah, and again, all that good rapping in prison can't get you nowhere.
Man, don't get you nowhere.
Yeah, this ain't hustling. I mean, they're not hustling for this ain't a empire. No. You ain't gonna drop no albums in prison. Before
you niggas that's hitting the streets coming from prison, you either gonna do one or two things, man. You gonna become a civilian and move on with your life, or you gonna become a hardcore gang members, whatever you was and stuff, harder than you was and stuff. Let somebody know and walk by that. Walk it how you talk it. You can't sit up there and straddle the fence. You can't do that.
Come on. All right, words to live by, man. With that being said, just if you don't mind, tell them again how to follow. If you got new handles, where you at, how can they follow you if you're doing anything on social media?
Nah, I ain't got no new handles, but you can catch me on TikTok, Ice Gizzle 5200. You can catch me on YouTube, Ice Gizzle. And that's pretty much it right now, until I get all my legal situations out the way.
Definitely. Well, with that being said, man, it's always a pleasure, man, to have you in. Once again, welcome back to Prison Stories 101. This is education, so I appreciate you, man. Ice Gizzle, man, signing out. Let's go.